And good evening. Welcome out here to Eagleville as we get set here for high school basketball action tonight here in the Grand River Conference West on Albany TV. Again, tonight's game is brought to you by BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner Circle Trophies and Awards, North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany. Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, along with Johnson Controls. The Briar Patch and Sublime Formwear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany, and B&B Barbecue in Albany. Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany. The City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, Albany North Harrison School Districts, and the Printery New Shop are located in Albany. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank here for good. Again, tonight's matchup between the Lady Warriors of Albany and the Lady Shamrocks here of North Harrison tonight in Eagleville. As we take a look at these two teams, for North Harrison, they come in with a record of 10-10 on the season, looking for their first win here in GRC West play, coming off a win over Pattonsburg in the third place game at the Gilman City Tournament. For Albany, they come in with a record of 15-5, 5-1 in conference play, looking to keep that share of the lead in the GRC West. They're coming off a second-place finish after a loss to Stanberry for the third time, 43-38 at the King City Tournament last Friday. Again, I'm Jared Rolfus, joined along with color analyst and cameraman Brett Williams. We're going to take a quick BTC Bank pregame timeout. We'll be back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. And welcome back out again here to North Harrison as we get set for this matchup in the Grand River Conference West. And again, we'll welcome in our color commentator and cameraman for the evening, and Brett Williams. Brett, we're taking a look here at a Lady Shamrocks team. Comes in with a record of 500 on the season. Still looking for their first win in conference play. Did get a win over Pattonsburg, though, in that third place game on Saturday over at Gilman City. But they are kind of like we've said with a lot of these teams in the GRC West this year, a very young team. Not a single senior here on this North Harrison Lady Shamrock team. They've just got two juniors, Laney Briggs and Jax Hansel. We've heard about them for the last 3 years. They've got some really good sophomores on this team as well.
Yeah, this North Harrison team, they got some really good youth. Like you said, they are coming off a third place finish in the Gilman City tournament, went 2-1 in that tournament. So a little bit of momentum here in the late part of the season, but a win over Albany would be a huge upset if they were able to pull it off. North Harrison is 1-6 in games where they allow 40 or more points. 40's not that much. So, yeah. I mean, it's a team that doesn't do a whole lot of scoring. And, of course, we've seen all of Albany's games, and they can put up points really fast, especially when the Epperly twins are both hitting. So it is going to be an uphill battle for North Harrison in this one. But, hey, this is why we play the game. So Albany's going to have to execute well in this one to come away with a win.
And a win tonight and then a win on Friday would have Albany at least with a share of the GRC West Conference title. Again, they're currently tied with Stanberry at the moment, both with one loss. Then you've got a couple that are looming there with two losses on the season as well. But tonight for the Lady Warriors, I know they're thinking, hey, we've got Princeton coming up on Friday. There's a big rivalry at the moment between this Lady Warriors team and the Princeton Lady Tigers, but you really can't look over this North Harrison Lady Shamrock team again. Coming at 500, they are 0-6 in conference play, but we've talked about it. They do have some really talented players on this team and can make the Warriors pay.
Yeah, and for Albany, I mean, they've had a solid season, 15-5, 5-1 in conference. They did finish in second place at King City, but it's got to be a little bit of a bittersweet taste in their mouth because they lost to Stanberry for the third time this season. And if they do win out in conference, they will share the conference title with Stanberry. But it would be hard not to feel. It'd be hard not to feel a type of way about losing to the same team 3 times. You would share the conference with them, but of course Albany would have liked to come away with a win there. They did get. Finally, they got a win in a close game in single digits. They had a really close game against Stanberry in which they won by 4 or 5, something like that. This is an Albany team that was 0-5 in games decided by 9 points or less. So now they're 1-5 in those games. Still undefeated in games decided by 10 or more. So there's a couple of different ways to look at that. I mean, one way is to say, well, we've been all the games we've lost. So they are right on the brink, of course, getting over that Stanberry hump. They weren't able to do that, but they still do have a chance to come away with a really good district seed and a share of the conference championship. So still a lot to play for this Warrior team. But, yeah, they can't afford to look over even a young team like North Harrison, who does have some talent in that starting lineup.
We'll be back with your Pogue Lumber Company starting lineups along with your Smith Prudential Financial Insurance tip-off when we come back. All a part of your pregame tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so don't miss the shot. Make the clutch play at Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From fresh flower bouquets to sweet candy bouquets, they've got gifts that score every time. Check out several new tumblers and unique gift boxes that are total slam dunks. Don't wait for the buzzer. Beat the clock and bring home the win this Valentine's Day with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts. When it's game time for love, Briar Patch delivers.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete record service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we get set for tonight's National Anthem, followed by your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. But before we do that, we'll have our National Anthem played here by the North Harrison High School Pep Band tonight here from Eagleville, as we'll have that coming up for you here in just a second, followed again by your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups, and then our Smith Prudential Financial tip-off tonight here on Albany TV in this Grand River Conference West matchup between the Lady Shamrocks of North Harrison and the Lady Warriors of Albany. We'll turn it over here to the North Harrison Pep Band for the playing of tonight's National Anthem. Sorry, that was sung by the North Harrison High School Choir. Now let's go ahead and listen in for tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups again for Albany. It'll be Emmy Hogue, Maddox Epperly, Kennedy Epperly, Caitlin Bunker, and Jaden Hilliard. For North Harrison, it'll be Ava Reinhardt, Laney Briggs, Addison Milligan, Jacqueline Hansel, and Hallie Smith are tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. For Albany, they will wear their road green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. For North Harrison, they'll wear their home white uniforms with green lettering. As we get set to tip off tonight's game, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Hilliard and Hansel will do the opening Smith Prudential Financial tip-off here from North Harrison. And the Smith Prudential Financial tip-off won here by Albany. Emmy Hogue with the basketball up the top of the key. North Harrison will start out in a man-to-man defense. Maddox Epperly with the basketball on the left wing. Emmy Hogue, left wing here for the Lady Warriors, up to the free throw line. Gives it off for Hilliard, over to the right wing to Maddox Epperly. On the pick and roll to Hilliard, off glass. Gets it to fall in for two as Albany takes the early lead.
Nice start by the Warriors. Got a good look off that pick and roll. Got an easy shot for Hilliard down low, and she's able to convert.
Ava Reinhardt with the basketball will send it over to the left wing here for Hansel. Back up to Reinhardt, top of the key. He'll get it off here for Smith, leaving it into the corner for Briggs. Briggs drives baseline. Her shot partially tipped there by Kennedy Epperly, trying to send it out, tipped out of bounds here off the Lady Warriors. Milligan will inbounds here for the Lady Shamrocks. Gets it in here for Reinhardt, trying to turn the corner inside the paint. Her shot from just in front of left elbow, no good, as Hilliard will pull in the rebound.
Good look by Reinhardt. Got Maddox Epperly sliding back a little bit. Just couldn't quite get it to convert.
Kennedy Epperly up top for Hilliard. Gets it now for Hogue. She'll turn the corner. Drives through some traffic. A little too strong off glass. Rebound pulled in by Milligan.
Another good look there by the Warriors. Just missed it there for Hogue.
Milligan will leave this one off to Briggs, right wing. A minute and a half gone already here in the opening quarters. Hansel with the basketball, top of the key for the Shamrocks, right wing for Smith. Hallie Smith trying to send it back out to Briggs. Smith deep on the right wing. Leaves it up for Milligan for Reinhardt. Deep three, top of the key, drains it.
Another nice job. Another nice shot there by Reinhardt. Caught Maddox a little bit, sagging off a little bit, no hand, and makes her pay.
And a deep three that time from Reinhardt as Hogue trying to get it to Hilliard on the pick and roll. Tipped out of bounds here off of North Harrison.
Man, could have easily got that. I think she just thought it went off of the Warriors, but that's why you just grab the ball.
Maddox Epperly to inbounds for Hilliard down on the block. Sends it back up top for Hogue. Get a good job that time for Hilliard, facing her defender and seeing there was no shot. Sent it back out. Kennedy Epperly, top of the key, sets her feet, shot from three, misses off iron, rebound pulled in by Briggs.
Had a lane to keep driving there. Step back for a three.
Briggs drives, and again knocked out of bounds off the hands of Kennedy Epperly. That time I think Briggs tried to go too deep. 5:36 left to play here in the first, 3-2. Lady Shamrocks with the lead here with the Lady Warriors. Ball inbounds here for Hallie Smith. She's going to be called for the travel.
They had Hallie Smith on a little bit of a backdoor cut. Not a backdoor cut, but a weak side cut, and just kind of a bad pass took her out of the shot.
Maddox Epperly sends it right wing for Hogue. Up top for Bunker. Maddox Epperly from the free throw line. Can't get the shot to go. Tipped and picked up here by Briggs.
Good look. Just couldn't quite get it to go, but always nice to see someone take a mid-range shot.
Up top, Milligan. Fakes, then goes up off glass for two. 5-2, North Harrison with the lead. 3 minutes gone here in the opening quarter of play. Emmy Hogue with the basketball right wing. Sends it up top for Bunker over to left wing for Maddox Epperly. Hilliard right wing for Kennedy Epperly. They had the pick and roll. They got it to her a little late, but she's still unable to get the shot to fall. Gets her own rebound, goes back up. Can't get it to go again as Hansel will pull in the rebound.
Couple of good looks there for Hilliard. Just missed both of them. Those are ones you got to have.
Hansel up top for Briggs. 4:23 left to play here in the first. 5-2, North Harrison with the lead over Albany. Smith over the left wing to Briggs. Up top to Reinhardt. Hallie Smith. Up top for Hansel. Back over the left wing to Reinhardt. Milligan sends it right wing. Trying to get the cut there to Reinhardt. Stolen away here by Maddox Epperly. Her pass knocked away, picked up, and put in for two. That time from Jax Hansel. And it's a 5-point North Harrison lead. 3:45 left to play in the opening quarter.
North Harrison off to a good start here. Turned a bad play into a really good play and now extends their lead to 5 here early in the game.
Hilliard top of the key. Gets it off here for Maddox Epperly. Bunker top of the key. Backdoor cut here to Kennedy Epperly. Goes up and has her pass, or has her shot swatted away by a couple of Lady Shamrocks. Milligan will send it over to the right wing here for Reinhardt. Up top to Hansel. Milligan with it left wing. Hallie Smith drives. She's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Hogue gambled there and couldn't get it to go. Nice job by Smith to aggressively attack the rim. Probably could have set her feet and went for a jump shot, but was able to get Bunker closing out a little bit aggressively and got the foul.
Foul against Bunker, her first, team's first. Missing off back iron on the first. Here is Hallie Smith. And checking in here for North Harrison will be Gracie Young as she'll check in here for Hansel. Second attempt from Smith. Hits off back iron and falls in. It is an 8-2 North Harrison lead. 3 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, it's been a great first half of the first quarter here for the Lady Shamrocks.
Kennedy Epperly, top of the key, 3. Off the mark, out of bounds.
North Harrison's got to be careful there. Good to box out, but kind of drove Kennedy back a little bit there. Tried to sell it a little bit for the foul, but didn't get the call.
Briggs is going to be fouled here as she tries to cross midcourt. Foul will go here against Kennedy Epperly. That'll be her first, team's first.
I think that's a little bit of a frustration foul from Kennedy there, and she might have got fouled on the box out there, but you can't let something that frustrates you turn into a bad play that you make.
Hallie Smith gets it across midcourt. Sends it up top for Reinhardt. For the left wing to Briggs. Pass tipped, knocked away, picked up here by Kennedy Epperly as they try to get it down there to Gracie Young. Maddox Epperly right wing for Kennedy. Down inside for Hilliard. Waits for the defender to go by, puts it up off glass for 2.
Yeah, Hilliard needed to see one go through. Missed 2 easy ones there a couple possessions ago, and now gets her 4th point of the game, and the Warriors' 4th point as well.
8-4, North Harrison leads, 2:05 left to play in the opening quarter. Laney Briggs, right wing for the Lady Shamrocks.
Yeah.
And they're going to get a moving screen called here against North Harrison.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Foul will go here against Addison Milligan. It'll be her first, team's first.
Yeah, once you set the screen, you can't really rotate your body to keep that going, and that's what she did.
Checking back in will be Hansel. She'll check in here for Briggs with 2 minutes left to play in the opening quarter. Hogue, left wing for the Lady Warriors, up top for Hilliard. Gets it over to Kennedy Epperly, down to Bunker on the block. Hilliard from the free throw line. Sends it back out to Hogue. Drives in, leaves it to Bunker on the baseline. Her shot rims out. Rebound picked up here by Hallie Smith. Quickly back in transition, Reinhardt. Hilliard was able to get in the way for it, and then the rebound there by Hansel, no good. Back in transition, Hogue trying to leave it for Maddox Epperly. Kennedy Epperly going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2.
And a lot just happened. A lot just happened right there, but it ends with the Warriors getting some chances here at the free throw line, and the Warriors at times struggle to hit these, so got to make at least one at the bare minimum.
Smith picks up her first, team second, as Kennedy will hit the first free throw. Second free throw attempt is good as she'll hit them both. 8-6, North Harrison with a 2-point lead, 1:23 left to play here in the opening quarter. Smith trying to get it across midcourt, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds here off of Emmy Hogue.
Yeah, Smith made a big mistake there. You can't dribble across half court and pick it up in the corner, but luckily Emmy tipped it out.
Timeout going to be called. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future.
And welcome back out again here to North Harrison. It is an 8-6 lead here in favor of the Lady Shamrocks. Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, it'll be North Harrison basketball. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Hansel with the basketball up the top of the key, leaves it off for Reinhardt. Trying to get it down to Smith on the block, back door. Shot rejected away that time off the hands of Gracie Young as Hilliard had the block. Her second already of the night. Smith about loses it, gets it back out to Reinhardt. Her shot from in the corner. Banks in.
Hey, you'll take it. That is an angle where you are not aiming for bank shots, so just purely luck right there. But hey, Shamrocks will take it right there.
Hogue up top for Kennedy Epperly, right wing for Maddox Epperly, down to Hilliard on the block. Goes up, can't get the shot to fall against Milligan. Rebound pulled in here by Smith.
And not bad defense there by Milligan, but Hilliard's just going really weak to the basket, not going strong to the rim, kind of fading away a little bit.
Hansel will send it up here for Young. Into the corner to Milligan. Back to Young. 5 seconds left as Smith with the basketball at the free throw line. Goes up. Her shot no good. Gets it away, but picked off here by Maddox Epperly. So after 1 quarter of play, North Harrison with a 5-point lead here, 11-6. We're back to start the second quarter when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Be North Harrison basketball to start out the second quarter of play. They lead here 11-6 as we start the second quarter. Young with the basketball up the top of the key for Briggs. Kept alive on the right side of the court there by Reinhardt. Picked off there by Epperle's and Bunker. Maddox Epperle goes up and has it rejected away here by Reinhardt.
Wow, that's a tough break there for Epperle.
Really thought she thought she got fouled. I'm not certain, she might not have been wrong as a travel called here by Smith.
Normally you see a swat like that, and that's a foul 9 times out of 10.
With the basketball over in the right wing is Emmy Hogue. High post for Bunker. Back up top for Hogue for Maddox Epperle. Left wing for Kennedy Epperle. High post again for Bunker, trying to get it down to Hilliard on the block. Back to Bunker. Her shot. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Hansel. Briggs will get the ball across midcourt. Leaves it off for Reinhardt. Over to left wing for Smith. Back up top to Briggs. Young in the corner for Reinhardt on the wing. Leaves it off for Briggs, who drives baseline, got around the defenders. Her shot too long. Rebound picked up here by Hilliard. Kennedy Epperle in the corner. Sends it back up top for Hogue. Over to the left wing for Kennedy, up top to Maddox. Her shot from 3. Drains it.
Big shot there. Found herself wide open. Gets this deficit down to 2 now. Warriors still searching for their first lead of the game.
Warriors have had it down to 2 one other time. It was an 8-6 lead for North Harrison. Ball knocked around, picked up by Reinhardt for Hansel to Briggs, right wing. Briggs loses it. Hilliard will pick it up. Her pass tipped away. Picked off here by Young to Briggs. Can't get the shot to go. Young on the putback is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Jaden Hilliard. It'll be her first, team's first here of the second quarter with 5:45 left in the second. 11-9, North Harrison leads.
Yeah, the Shamrocks had numbers there, so Young was able to get that second chance opportunity on that rebound.
Young misses on the first as Bunker will check out. McKenna Moffitt will check in here for Albany. Reinhardt will check out as Addison Milligan will check in here for the Lady Shamrocks. Second free throw from Young, no good as she crosses the line. Hits off back iron anyways. So stays in a 2-point North Harrison lead with 5:46 left to play in the second quarter. Maddox Epperle to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Warriors. Over to the left wing for Emmy Hogue. Kennedy Epperle over to the right wing for Maddox. Back up top for Hogue. Emmy Hogue drives, trying to leave it off for Hilliard. Goes up, she's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. I believe they're going to get Hallie Smith for her second, and they will.
It's a good look by Hogue there. Had 2 defenders on her. Would have been a tough shot. Just dumped it off down to Hilliard, and the defense was trying to recover and fouled her here. We'll see how many of these she can make.
Misses the first off back left iron.
So yeah, Smith going out with 2 fouls. That's big. One of the better players on this team, and definitely a rising star for this team is just a sophomore.
Checking back in for her is Reinhardt as Hilliard misses them both. Gracie Young gets the ball across midcourt, picks it up, leaves it off here for Hansel down on the block. Back out to Briggs. Her shot from 3 misses off iron. Hilliard with the rebound. Kennedy Epperly, corner three, knocks it down.
Gives the Warriors the lead.
Their first lead since they led 2-0.
We talked about it. The Warriors could get going here. It'd be really tough for the Shamrocks to win, as they really struggle when the other team hits 40 points.
Maddox Epperly comes away with the steal. Gets it across midcourt. Reinhardt got caught going for the steal. Couldn't come away with it as Maddox puts up a three, bounces out. Hilliard sends it back out for Hogue. Get it down to Hilliard for Moffitt. Back to Hilliard. Goes up, can't get the shot to go. Rebound pulled in by Young. Good defense there played at time by Hansel on Hilliard.
Yeah.
Milligan with it up at the top of the key. Sends it over the left wing for Reinhardt, down to Hansel. And they're going to get a travel called here against North Harrison. Checking in here will be Hallie Smith. Also checking back in will be Caitlin Bunker. As a timeout going to be called, we'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville at North Harrison High School. It's a 12-11 lead here for the Lady Warriors. They'll have the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
One thing Shamrocks have got to clean up is turnovers. They're really piling up here in the second quarter. They've got 8 by my count, so something they need to clean up here going forward.
Maddox Epperly, top of the key. Leaves it off here for Kennedy Epperly. Is now a little bit of a 2-2-1 zone put on here by North Harrison during that timeout. Warriors are going to restart up their offense here. Hilliard on the bench as Bunker checks back in out here with Moffitt. And in the corner with it for Maddox Epperly. Trying to get the pass down to Moffitt. Pass a little too tall. Knocked away, picked up here by Hansel. Into the corner for Briggs. Gets it down to Smith on the block. Milligan from the free throw line. Can't get the shot to go. Smith on the rebound, no good. Rebound pulled in here this time by Maddox Epperly. Maddox Epperly quickly gets it across midcourt. Over to the right wing for Moffitt. Now North Harrison goes back to a man-to-man defense. Kennedy Epperly with the basketball up top for Hogue. Over to left wing for Moffitt. Hogue right wing. Trying to get it down to Moffitt on the block. Goes up. Strong can't get it to go. Hansel on the rebound.
A good look there. Just not quite enough there on the shot there. By McKenna. A little bit of contact, but not really enough to warrant a foul. Just couldn't quite finish through it.
Milligan will send it up top for Hallie Smith. Over to the right wing with it for Hansel. 2:25 left here in the first half of play. Briggs top of the key. Lady Warriors hold a 1-point lead, 12-11. In the corner with it for Milligan. Drives, leaves it off here for Smith. Now takes it right back. Her shot no good. Rebound picked up here by Bunker. Maddox Epperly drives right down to the block. Too strong off glass. Milligan on the rebound. Gets it back out. Here now for Reinhardt. She'll try and go coast to coast. Can't finish. Rebound pulled in here by Maddox Epperly. And they're going to get a jump ball that goes to Albany.
Kind of a mad scramble there for the ball, and the Warriors end up with it. It was a good look by Reinhardt on that layup. Just couldn't quite get it to go from the right side.
Kennedy Epperly with the basketball. Sends over to left wing here for Maddox. Over to the right wing for Hogue. Now that I'm looking at it, might be more of a, as Maddox hits one from just inside the three-point arc to give the Warriors a 3-point lead. Looks like that might have been a 1-3-1 zone or a 1-2-2 zone there on that possession for North Harrison. As a timeout called here by the Shamrocks. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sand Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. 14-11, Albany with the lead. 1:24 left to play in the second quarter. North Harrison basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Reinhardt with the basketball up the top of the key here for the Lady Shamrocks. Hilliard back in for the Lady Warriors as Briggs shot banks in from the top of the key.
Well, the bank is open on a Tuesday night. That's 2 banked-in threes that the Shamrocks have had, and I mean, they are the Shamrocks, and tonight the luck is on their side.
Hilliard that time waited for Hansel to go up and then put up the shot. Still couldn't quite get it to fall. Briggs with the basketball in transition. Trying to send it out, stolen away here by Maddox separately. Without numbers, she'll smartly pull it back. Sends it cross court for her sister Kennedy. Up top for Hogue. For the left wing for Kennedy. Back up top to Hogue, top of the key. Down to Hilliard on the block. Finds Bunker. Trying to give it somewhere. Gets it to Hogue. Now she'll try and send it back out to Maddox. Her shot from 3. Misses off back iron, tipped around. Milligan will pull in the rebound.
Great defense there on that last possession for the Shamrocks.
8 seconds as Briggs puts up the shot. Knocks down another.
Wow.
17-14, 2 seconds left. Maddox separately shot, no good. So at the half, it's a 17-14 3-point North Harrison Ladies Shamrock lead. Your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. We're back more in a moment here on Albany TV. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so don't miss the shot. Make the clutch play at Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From fresh flower bouquets to sweet candy bouquets, they've got gifts that score every time. Check out several new tumblers and unique gift boxes that are total slam dunks. Don't wait for the buzzer. Beat the clock and bring home the win this Valentine's Day with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts. When it's game time for love, Briar Patch delivers.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the Rec Center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. And welcome back out again here to Eagleville at the half. It is a lead for North Harrison, 17-14. Like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch, and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and North Harrison School Districts, and the Printery New Shop are located in Albany. Taking a look at the stats here from the first half for North Harrison. They are shooting 6 for 20 from the field here in the first half, 4 for 5 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 4 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Ava Reinhart and Laney Briggs, each with 6 points. 2 points tonight for Addison Milligan and Jax Hansel, 1 point on the night for Hallie Smith. For Albany, they're shooting 5 for 23 from the field, 2 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Maddox and Kennedy Epperly, each with 5 points, 4 points on the night for Jaden Hilliard.
Well, the thing that sticks out to you is that neither team is shooting the ball really well, but the Lady Shamrocks are shooting 4 or 5 from 3, which is 80%. So they're not going to keep up that pace for the whole game for sure. I mean, you just have to count on it if you're an Albany fan, or else you have no chance of winning.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, the Warriors played a really ugly first half, and they're only down by 3. I mean, by my count, I have the Shamrocks out-rebounding them 20-10. However, they do have 9 turnovers compared to Albany's 3. So those things kind of offset each other. It's a very close game. The Warriors, right out of the gate, they had a really good look out of their offense. They got a pick and roll to Hilliard. She was able to finish it. That's one thing that you kind of wish they would go to more. Now the Shamrocks did kind of try and take that away with the zone looks that they were throwing at them later in the half. I mean, the purpose of that would be to kind of pack the paint and force them to shoot. It is a risk, though, because then if the Epperleys get going and they light you up from 3, then you kind of look like a fool because, I mean, you let their shooters get hot. So we'll see what they come out with in the second half. But, man, this is the type of game that the Shamrocks wanted. We talked about that 40-point mark's kind of like the turning point for them. They're 1-6 when they allow opponents to score 40 points or more. Right now they held the Warriors to 14 in that first half. So this is the type of game they wanted. They wanted an ugly game, and they got it here, at least in the first half.
Yeah, so right now Warriors shooting underneath 22% from the field. They have gotten 3 more shots put up. But, again, that big thing like you talked about for North Harrison is shooting right now from behind the three-point arc 80%. 2 of those banked in threes, not usually what you count on. And again, they hit that one right before the end of the halftime period or end of the first half. So for North Harrison, they're going into halftime excited that they're up by 3, but also knowing, hey, there's a good chance we're right with them here, and that's exactly what you want when you're playing a better team. You want to be in it, and for the Warriors, the longer you let a team hang around, the more they think that they have a chance to win, and the more likely that they do have that chance to win.
Yeah, we talked about it in the pregame how this was kind of a tricky spot for the Warriors. They were coming off the King City tournament, got a big game against Princeton coming up later on this week. So this was a tricky spot for them. We'll see how they respond. Sometimes you have a rough first half, and then you come out in the second half, and you're right back to how you expect to play, and you kind of slam the door. But, yeah, if what you said is true, where they let them hang around, it really could get tricky because you let a team hang around, let them get confident, that's when you really get in a bad position. And a loss at this point in time to this team for the Warriors, no disrespect to the Shamrocks, but it would be a real devastating loss for a Warrior team who has sights on the share of a conference title.
And we do have notification at the moment that at halftime, Princeton girls are leading over Stanberry. So if that were to happen, and Albany were able to win tonight, and then over Princeton, if Princeton is able to beat Stanberry, Albany could be the outright GRC West champion.
Yeah.
So that's still in the picture as well. We'll be back to start out the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. And welcome back out again here to Eagleville, home of the North Harrison Shamrocks. And it's a 17-14 lead here for the Lady Shamrocks as they'll start out with the basketball. To start out the second half of play, they lead here by 3, 17-14.
We didn't really talk about this in the halftime, but that might be the Warriors' lowest scoring half. I know they scored 30 against Gilman City, so that might be it. But 14 is certainly close to the Warriors' lowest scoring half of the season. So give the Lady Shamrocks credit for that. They've been playing really good defense here in this one.
Inbounds, it'll be Reinhardt, Briggs, Milligan, Smith, and Hansel out for the Lady Shamrocks. For Albany, it'll be the two Epperly twins along with Hogue, Bunker, and Hilliard. Milligan will send it over the right wing for Briggs. Over the left wing for Hansel. Briggs and Reinhardt each with 2 threes in that first half. Milligan, right wing, sends it up top for Briggs, over to left wing for Reinhardt. Trying to send it up for Hallie Smith, knocked away. She'll pick it back up. Pass to Milligan, has to elevate to pull it down, but does. Gets it off to Briggs. Back to Milligan, cross court for Hansel. Back up to Milligan, top of the key. Reinhardt with the basketball, right wing, sends it across for Hansel. Hallie Smith, top of the key. Trying to send it down, that time to Hansel, knocked away by Hilliard, picked up here by Maddox Sepperly. A minute taken off the clock on that lone possession there for North Harrison.
Yeah, if you're going to have a possession that long, you really want it to end with points. And
didn't even get a shot up in that minute.
No.
As Kennedy Epperly drives and is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 as Hallie Smith is going to pick up her 3rd foul. Team's first here of the half.
Well, to this point in the game, the Shamrocks have been really disciplined about staying straight up. You've seen Coach Long really stressing that on the sideline. Did not do it right there.
Kennedy will hit the first free throw. Second free throw attempt here from Kennedy Epperly. Hits off back iron, bounces around. Ball knocks around, picked up here by Kennedy Epperly. Jump ball as her and Reinhardt get tied up, and jump ball will stay here with Albany. Kennedy will inbounds here for the Lady Warriors. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. It gets tipped out of bounds off the hands of Hallie Smith, trying to send it up that time for Maddox Epperly.
I think she had Bunker on the weak side block. Just missed her.
Especially on a mismatch there with Reinhardt guarding her, as the pass this time up top here for Maddox Epperly. Her shot from just past the free throw line, no good. They had Hogue wide open in the corner. Bringing it across mid-court here is Milligan. She'll have it up at the top of the key. Over to left wing for Smith. Down to Reinhardt on the baseline, back to Smith. Drives in, her shot off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Hansel. Another tie-up here as Hogue will tie up Hansel. Jump ball stays here with North Harrison.
We've seen the Shamrocks take a few shots, just kind of out of control, not really setting their feet, just kind of throwing it up there. You'd like to see them be a little bit more under control on some of these shot attempts.
Reinhardt down to Smith, and she's going to be fouled here by Bunker. Will go to the line to shoot two. Foul against Caitlin Bunker will be her second, team's first.
Talked about sometimes teams in this position, like the Warriors, will come out in the second half right away and go on a run, and the Warriors not quite sure that's what's going to happen here in this one. They may have to sweat this one out.
Hallie Smith will hit the first.
Of course, still a lot of time left in the game, but it just hasn't been a great performance so far.
Second free throw from Smith, misses off iron. Rebound picked up here by Hilliard. Quickly up for Hogue, trying to dribble through traffic, has it knocked away, picked up here by Hansel. Bringing it across mid-court here is Reinhardt up top for Milligan. Right wing to Hansel. Cross court for Smith. And we're going to get a foul called here off the ball against North Harrison. It's going to go against Ava Reinhardt. Kind of gave a little forearm shove to try and get some area away as Maddox Epperly fell to the floor. So that's the first against Reinhardt. Team second here of the third quarter. 5:40 left to play in the third. 18-15 North Harrison with the lead. Bunker sends it up top for Kennedy Epperly over the left wing for Emmy Hogue. Trying to send it down to Hilliard, knocked away by her own teammate Kennedy Epperly as she was cutting down to the basket. Now inside to Hogue. Turning and going to be called for the travel.
Must have just shuffled that left foot maybe a little bit.
Milligan to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Shamrocks. Has it up the top of the key, leaves it off for Reinhardt. Has it stripped away, picked up here by Hansel on the right wing, back up top to Milligan, left wing for Smith. Her shot from three, drains it.
Wow. I mean, North Harrison, has the difference in the game has really been the three-point shooting for North Harrison. I think that's 5 for 6 now.
Yeah. Hilliard down inside, goes up strong, puts it up off glass for two. 21-17, a 4-point Lady Shamrock lead. Reinhardt trying to get the ball across midcourt, leaves it for Smith. Up top for Milligan, over to left wing for Briggs. She'll drive, sends it back out to Smith. Drives and is going to be fouled. The foul is going to go against Emmy Hogue. The foul against Hogue will be her first, team second.
Yeah, caught Hogue reaching a little bit and just went up right as her arm came across and was able to draw the foul there.
Smith misses on the first. Moffitt will check in here for Bunker with 4:36 left to play here in the third. Second free throw attempt here from Smith. Misses off front iron. Hilliard will elevate and pull in the rebound. Maddox Epperly up top for Moffitt to Hogue. Over to the right wing for Moffitt. Maddox Epperly down for Hilliard. Has it knocked out of her hands, picked up here by Milligan.
Got to be strong with the ball down low. Hilliard had that one stripped away there.
Milligan's pass to Smith, off the mark, goes out of bounds. Smith will check out. Checking in is going to be Gracie Young here for North Harrison. It's a 4-point lead with 4:06 left to play here in the third in favor of North Harrison. Maddox Epperly, top of the key, leaves it off for Hogue. Into the corner, Kennedy Epperly. Back for Hogue. Dribbles in, leaves it off for Moffitt in the corner. Trying to turn, leaves it off for Hilliard on the opposite block. It's stolen away by Hansel.
Warriors really letting the turnovers pile up here in this quarter.
And Milligan puts it up off glass in transition. 23-17 is the North Harrison lead. Down to Hilliard on the block, sends it back out. Moffitt from three, drains it.
Hey, that's a really good sight to see. We've really been waiting on Moffitt to get back in the swing of things, and if she can become a threat to score, even just 5-6 points around there, that would be much needed here for the Warriors.
Laney Briggs with the basketball right wing, trying to send it back out for Young. Up top to Reinhardt. Over to the right wing for Milligan. Back up to Young, top of the key. Hansel with the basketball. Tied up, loses it. Kennedy Epperly comes away with it, trying to throw it up that time for her sister Maddox. She'll take it, lays it up with her left hand off glass for two.
The Warriors were down by 6. They quickly erased that, and now just 1.
Laney Briggs with it on the left wing. Knocked away over to the right wing. With it for Young, back up top for Milligan. For Reinhardt. Reinhardt turns, drives, and a foul going to be called against Hilliard. That will be her second, team's third.
Yeah, I think a little bit of body contact there. Reinhardt did a nice job there to beat her defender and then quickly get downhill and draw the foul there.
Reinhardt will hit the first free throw. Hallie Smith will check back in here for Briggs. Second free throw attempt is good. Adds it just like that. Back up to a 3-point North Harrison lead, 25-22. Moffitt with the basketball right wing. Playing a zone as finding the crack in that zone is Hilliard, who puts it up off glass for two on a nice pass. Nice pass that time for Moffitt. Hansel down on the block as the Warriors back late on defense. Hansel puts it in for two off glass. Kennedy Epperly left wing into the corner for Maddox. Her shot from three in that zone knocks it down to tie the game here at 27.
Oh, the Warriors really needed that, but North Harrison still really pushing the pace here.
Ball knocked away. Hansel with it, gets it for Smith into the corner. Reinhardt from three, long. Rebound pulled in here by Young. Trying to get it into Smith inside, who puts it in for two.
Yeah, well, the pace is really quickened here, and you would think that benefit Albany. I expect North Harrison to try and slow things down a little bit here in the next couple possessions.
Hogue with the basketball. Over to the right wing for Kennedy Epperly. Finding down inside for Hilliard. Goes up strong off glass for two. And a timeout going to be called. 29-29, 1:05 left in the third. We're back after this. Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live. where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, tied here at 29 all. Warriors will come out in a full court pressure. Milligan, pass up top for Reinhardt, gets it across. Smith down to Young on the baseline, too strong. Smith on the rebound. Goes back up, can't get the shot to fall. Hilliard keeps it alive, right to Milligan though. And she's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, so the Warriors put on a full court press, and again, I talked about how speeding up the game would probably benefit them, but man, North Harrison really broke that, and it looked really good, just moving the ball down the court. They missed a couple of shots, but we've got a couple chances here at the line.
Hogue was called for her second as Milligan will miss on the first. Hansel will check back in here for Smith with 49.1 left to play in the third, so she doesn't pick up a fourth here late in the third quarter. Second free throw from Milligan. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in here by Young for Milligan. Down to Hansel. And she's going to be called for the travel.
Man, that would have been an awesome sequence there, getting the offensive rebound out of the free throw and then just letting the defender go by and finishing, but just shuffled that pivot foot a little bit there and got called for the travel.
Maddox Eppley with the basketball, leaves it off for Hogue up at the top of the key. Is back to his man-to-man defense here is North Harrison. Hogue dribbles in, trying to send it back out, stolen away by Milligan. Has it stripped away here by Kennedy Eppley into the hands of Maddox. Kennedy, deep left wing 3. Misses off iron, rebound pulled in by Briggs. And a foul going to be called here against Maddox Epperly. Foul against Maddox is going to be her first, team's 5th. And at the line, shooting 2 free throws here will be Milligan.
Well,
no Briggs.
Big couple of free throws coming up here, last 18 seconds of the third quarter. So you really want to go into the fourth quarter with a lead. You could set yourself up to do that here with at least one, but preferably both made free throws.
First free throw from Briggs. Misses off back iron.
Got to box out here for the Warriors. You gave up an offensive rebound last time. Got to get the rebound here.
Second free throw is good. It's a 1-point lead here for North Harrison, 30-19, 15 seconds left to play in the third. Maddox Epperly, top of the key. Up top for Kennedy. Turns the corner. Goes up strong off glass and picks up the foul.
Good set run by the Warriors there at the end of the quarter. Nice job by Kennedy to off of the elevator screen to look to drive off of it and got herself a good shot at the rim and converted the and one.
Foul will go against Young. That's her first, team's third. Checking back in here will be Smith with 3.4 seconds.
I say we've seen some incredible shots go in for the Shamrocks, so still plenty of time.
Knocking it in on the and one. There's Kennedy Epperly. Inbounds for Briggs. Half-court shot at the buzzer. Knocks it in! Briggs has now hit a 3 at the end of the second quarter and the third to give North Harrison the lead going to the end of the quarter. It's a 33-32 lead here for the Lady Shamrocks. We're back to start the fourth when we come back in a moment.
Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
Hager with a full court shot.
And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
Up here by Jimmy Papa. His shot at the buzzer.
Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ball game from 2018 to today, right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
(33-32) North Harrison with the lead after the half-court shot at the buzzer there by Lainey Briggs.
Yeah,
She's now got double digits in the ball game with 10.
It's been that kind of game for the Warriors. The 50-50 balls have kind of been going North Harrison's way, and North Harrison's hit some shots that literally you wouldn't make 99 times out of 100, and in this game they've gone in.
Warriors missed Hilliard on a pick and roll the first time, and it missed her again. Hogue with the basketball up top for Hilliard. Leaves it off here for Kennedy Epperly. Down for Hilliard. Spins, goes up, and is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. Is the foul going to be called here against Jacqueline Hansel? That's going to be her first, team's first.
I think it's got to be careful there. Part of her problem is he's dribbling the ball up here. I mean, that's just really easy to get the ball stolen by a defender coming by or anything.
First one from Hilliard rolls out. Lady Warriors here from the line so far tonight, 4 for 8. Kennedy Epperly 4 for 5. Hilliard so far 0 for 3. As she misses on the second as well. 33-32. It's a 1-point Lady Shamrock lead. Milligan sends it over to the left wing for Briggs. Gets it off here for Jacqueline Hansel. Over to Milligan. To Reinhardt. Up top for Young. Over to Hansel. Gets it back for Young. To Milligan. Back to Hansel, top of the key. Briggs with the basketball. Turns, drives, puts the shot, misses off iron, but gets her own rebound. Stolen away that time, though, by Hogue. Maddox Epperly for Kennedy Epperly. Back up top for Maddox. Over to left wing for Hogue. Drives down to the block, has it knocked away, gets it for Bunker at the left elbow. Misses just short. Ball knocked around, and a jump ball will go to North Harrison.
When we talked about it, I mean, the Warriors just letting North Harrison hang around, and I mean, that's they're getting into really dangerous territory here the longer this goes on.
Hallie Smith will check in here for Reinhardt. A minute 35 already gone here in the fourth quarter play as Milligan will bring it across midcourt for the Lady Shamrocks. Over to the left wing with it for Hansel. To Smith. Back to Hansel at the high post. Gets out of a jump ball. Gets it now for Smith. Her shot goes up off glass for two. Maybe tipped a little bit as well.
Man, that was high off the glass too. It didn't look like that was going to go in at all. And able to hit that runner off the glass for two. Shamrocks leading by 3 now.
Bunker over to the right wing for Hogue. Right wing for Maddox Epperly. Up to Bunker. Left wing to Kennedy Epperly. Drives down to the block, and a foul going to be called here against North Harrison on the floor.
Yeah, Milligan standing straight up there. Nice job by Kennedy to recognize that and just take her off the dribble, draw a foul.
Milligan picks up her second. Team's second as well. Hogue with the basketball. Sends it up here for Hilliard up the high post. Back to Hogue. She'll drive baseline. Goes up and is going to be fouled as she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Well, the Warriors have been struggling from the line this game, so we'll see how it goes. But based off of the trends of this game, it's really not a bad idea to send the Warriors to the line. They haven't been able to hit anything from there.
Foul against Hansel, her second, team's third. Hogue will hit the first. As Reinhardt will check in here for Milligan. With 5.5 left here in this fourth quarter, 35-33. North Harrison with a 2-point lead. Second free throw attempt here from Emmy Hogue. Off the mark and does not hit the rim. Another update from Princeton. It is a 36-28 lead now for Stanberry. About halfway through the fourth quarter of play. Smith lost but picked up again by Laney Briggs in the corner. Leaves it now for Reinhardt. She'll drive down to the block. Leaves it short. Hits off of Hilliard. Gets it alive here for Hogue. She looks up. She has Kennedy Epperly. Finds her. Goes up. Gets the bucket and the foul for the second time tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's one where, I mean, if you're that late getting there, you just got to give them the 2 points.
Yeah.
Now it's a tie game, chance for the Warriors to take the lead here now.
Foul will go against Lainey Briggs. That's her first. Team's fourth, as the next one will put the Warriors at the line here for the final 5:06 of the fourth quarter. And Kennedy Epperly, who's been hot from the free throw line tonight, 5 for 6, gives the Lady Warriors a 1-point lead yet again, 36-35.
Now the Warriors 4 points away from that 40-point mark.
Briggs trying to send it up top here for Smith. Partially tipped, and then a travel called here against Smith. As Lady Warriors now with a little bit of momentum here.
Yeah, you can see Coach Long just trying to calm his team down just a little bit here. They're getting into crunch time here and may not have the most experience here in these types of situations, especially on a team like Albany, and that can cause you to be prone to make some mistakes.
Pick and roll this time to Hilliard as Hogue finds her. Hilliard got a little deep and couldn't make the shot as it hits off back iron. Briggs trying to get it to Hansel. As Hilliard tried going for the steal, and Hansel makes her pay off glass for 2. North Harrison with the lead as this one kind of been back and forth all night. Hogue up top for Hilliard, right wing for Maddox Epperly. Up top to Bunker, left wing for Kennedy Epperly. Turns the corner. Had the pick and roll there to Bunker. Hogue will drive, trying to send it back out to Bunker. Down to Hogue on the baseline. Goes up and puts it up off glass for 2. Nice take there by Hogue.
Yeah, I thought she had the mid-range, but credit to her. She got a lot better shot there right at the rim and was able to convert it there to give the Warriors the lead. Once again, it's been back and forth.
Briggs with the basketball, who's really hurt the Lady Warriors tonight from behind the arc, sends it up top for Young. Back to Briggs, top of the key, over to the right wing with it for Hansel. Leaves it to Reinhardt. Back to Hansel. Hallie Smith baseline, has it knocked away by Hilliard. Bunker quickly up for Maddox Epperly. Goes up and she's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 as Young will pick up her second.
Well, this could turn into a free throw game here as the Warriors will be in the bonus for the rest of the game. So free throws are going to be really important here from this point on.
Foul against Young, her second. Like you said, team's fifth as Maddox will miss the first free throw.
Yeah, every free throw down the stretch here is going to be really important. You had a chance to get to a 3-point game, but it's going to, at worst or at best, be a 2-point game.
Second free throw from Maddox. Misses off the mark. Rebound picked up by Hansel. Up top for Milligan. Down to Hansel. Hansel brings it back up, sends it up top for Hallie Smith. Trying to get it down to Hansel on the block. Back out for Milligan. For Briggs. Hansel with the basketball. Albany leads by 1, 38-37, underneath 3 minutes left to play. Smith down in the corner. Hilliard might have rolled an ankle on that last play. Briggs again from 3. This time can't get it to go as Maddox Epperly pulls in the rebound.
That one did look good from our angle, but just rimmed out.
Driving that time, unable to finish, was Maddox Epperly, and then Hilliard fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
So big
foul will go against Milligan, her third.
Again, big free throws coming up.
Hilliard 0 for 4 tonight from the line. Misses. First one off back iron.
Well, the one thing you don't want to do, based on how this game's been going, is give the Shamrocks, put them in a position where they're only down by 2 or 1 with the last second shot. So you got to try and build up this lead a little bit.
Timeout called by North Harrison. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
With just underneath a minute left in the game going on over in Princeton, Stanberry now ahead 45-35 over Princeton, so they will stay more than likely with one loss in conference play. 38-37 here as Hilliard misses on the second free throw. Bunker keeps it alive, picked up by Hogue. And tipped out of bounds here off of North Harrison as Moffitt will check in here for Hilliard. Hogue will inbounds here with 2:28 left to play in the fourth. Ball inbounds here for Moffitt. Up top from Maddox Epperly, top of the key. Lady Warriors lead by one. Down to Bunker on the block. Her shot up and in for two.
Yeah, nice job by Bunker there. Just took her time down there and able to hit that one and get this lead to three.
Briggs going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two as picking up the foul is going to be Kennedy Epperly. Lady Warriors lead here 40-37 with 2:09 left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so you late game situation, slim lead. You don't want the clock to stop very often, so got to refrain from fouling as best you can.
Foul by Briggs, her first from the line here on this possession. That foul by Kennedy Epperly was her second, team's first here of the fourth quarter. As Briggs misses off back iron, Moffitt pulls in the rebound. Maddox Epperly will slow things up at the top of the key with her team leading by two with 2 minutes left to play in the fourth. Maddox Epperly going to be fouled here by Reinhardt, and Maddox Epperly will go to the line to shoot two free throws. Right now for the Lady Warriors, the only player that's really, that's hit free throws at any rate tonight was Kennedy Epperly. She's 5 for 6. Hogue 1 for 2. Maddox 0 for 2. Hilliard 0 for 6 as the Warriors 6 for 16 from the line tonight.
Yeah, that's been one of the themes of the ball game, and if the Warriors were to lose this, that would certainly be one of the things they looked back on.
As Maddox misses again here on the first. Second free throw from Maddox Epperly is good as she puts it back up to a three-point Lady Warrior lead, 41-38. Hansel with the basketball. Trying to turn the corner, stolen away. Kennedy Epperly sends it up for Maddox. Goes up and puts it up off glass for two as she took it strong to the glass, and now the Lady Warriors have their largest lead of the night, up to 5, 43-38, 1:30 left to play in the fourth.
Yeah, nice run the Warriors have went on. Now just got to try and close it out with just under a minute and a half to go.
Milligan trying to send it to Briggs, stolen away here by Kennedy Epperly. And she'll put it up off glass for two. And a timeout called here by North Harrison with 1:13 left as the Lady Warriors have pushed this up now to a 7-point ball game. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
45-38, 1:13 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Warriors now with the lead here over the Shamrocks. It will be North Harrison basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Lady Warriors going to be able to take advantage of a couple late turnovers here by the Lady Shamrocks and turn them into fast break points as Hilliard will check back in here for Moffitt for the Lady Warriors. Briggs to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Shamrocks. Shove it up at the top of the key, leaves it off for Reinhardt. Reinhardt for Hansel. Up top to Milligan. Back to Reinhardt, right wing. Drives to the baseline. Her shot misses off inside iron. Bunker with the rebound.
Well, the Shamrocks have got to get shots up, quick shots up here, so not a bad attempt by Reinhardt. Just couldn't get it to go.
And expect for North Harrison to foul here because Lady Warriors can use up as much time as they want with the lead, as Reinhardt's going to pick up the foul here with just underneath 36 seconds, and Maddox Epperly goes to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, 7-point game, can make it a 9-point game with 2 made free throws here.
Maddox will miss on the first. Second free throw for Maddox. Misses, rebound pulled in by Milligan. Milligan brings it across midcourt, gets it off to Briggs, left wing, who's been hot from behind the three-point arc so far tonight in this game. Briggs dribbles in, sends it off to Milligan from the baseline. Her shot up and in for 2. 45-40.
Got a foul.
13 seconds left.
I think Coach Long told him not to foul.
Maddox Epperly has it stolen away here by Hallie Smith. Takes it. Too strong off glass. Rebound pulled in by the Lady Warriors. And they're going to hold on to survive and win 45-40. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's Winner's Circle player of the game, and we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as the Lady Warriors are able to hold off. The Lady Shamrocks pick up a 45-40 victory tonight. Tonight's postgame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank here for good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game before they start their senior night festivities here. For Albany, they shoot 17 for 40 from the field, 4 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 7 for 20 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Kennedy Epperly with 14 points, 13 points for Maddox Epperly, 10 points on the night for Jaden Hilliard, 3 points for Emmy Hogue and McKenna Moffitt, 2 points for Caitlin Bunker. For North Harrison, they shoot 14 for 38 from the field, 6 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 6 for 16 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring tonight by Lainey Briggs with 11 points, 9 points tonight for Hallie Smith, 8 points for Ava Reinhardt, 6 points for Addison Milligan, 6 points tonight for Jax Hansel. Tonight's Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game goes to Kennedy Epperly as she finishes with 14 points. Also was the big one down the stretch at 5 for 6 from the free throw line. But a big shout out tonight to Lainey Briggs. Hit tonight three 3-pointers, 2 of them coming at the end of the quarter. One of them at the end of the second quarter of play right before half, and one a half-court shot right before the end of the third quarter. Both of those to give North Harrison the lead at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, those were 2 big shots. Certainly was on her way to becoming player of the game if North Harrison was able to pull that one out. But yeah, it's a win. You'll take the win, but man, it's a win that feels like a loss tonight for the Warriors. They just didn't play very well. Of course, they did come away with the victory, but they got out-rebounded pretty comfortably. It just seemed like the Shamrocks, I don't want to say they necessarily played harder, but I mean, it seemed like everything was going their way. But the Warriors did just enough to win it. But they got a big game coming up at the end of this week against Princeton, and Princeton will beat them if they play the way that they played tonight. So got to try and get your mind right going into Friday. You'll always take a win, of course, but this is something that they don't want to repeat Friday.
Here is the senior night festivities.
His favorite memory is when Payson beat Evan up at in the Winston locker room. Evidently, he doesn't have a worse memory. Never take a single game for granted. You won't remember every stat, but you will remember how hard you played and who you played with. Those are his words of wisdom. I would like to thank my parents for always pushing me to do my best and never giving up on me. My future plans is I plan to head straight to the workforce. Andrew Craig. Justin Hamilton. Justin is the son of Chris and David Hamilton. He's played basketball for 4 years. His fondest memory was getting second at the Albany City tournament. His worst memory is losing to Tri-County for the first time in his 4 years. His final words of wisdom are always put in 110% effort and never give up, no matter how what the outcome is. He wants to thank his parents for always supporting him, and I would also like to thank Justin for being a great coach. His future plans, he plans to attend Grand River Welding Institute for their 6-month welding program and then go straight into the workforce from there. Justin Hamilton. Ethan Henson. Ethan is the son of C.J. Henson and Leo Baker. Ethan has played basketball for 3 years. His fondest memory was when Randy Dillon playing in the tournament and Jared made Payson mad by hitting with the basketball, so Payson flipped the table over. His worst memory, yes, he doesn't have one. Final words of wisdom. Your work is not your GPA. I would like to thank Justin, our coach, for always pushing me to try my hardest. After graduation, I plan to go work with my dad on the road doing storm cleanup. Ethan Hansen. Tyler Canberra. Tyler is the son of Keith and Tabray Canberra, and he has played basketball for 6 years. His fondest memory are the days when we had 7 a.m. when we had no 7 a.m. so we got to sleep in, or better yet, no practice. I made a lot of good ones over the years, but none truly stick out. His worst memory. During the JV game against Worth County, I was letting the ball go out of bounds, just for a kid to run by me and then throw it off my nose. Needless to say, I was a little shook up. I don't know if that's what it means by to use your head. Final words of wisdom. Enjoy every moment. You only get so many. Times change, things happen. You don't know your last chance until it's over. Play hard, know your goal, and always have your head in the game. We'd like to thank his parents for always coming to support him. Thanks to my teammates for making every day interesting. Thanks to the fans for keeping the energy in the building. And thank you, Lord, for the opportunity to play basketball. After high school, I plan to go to State Tech to pursue precision machining. I hope to come back home for work, but we'll see what happens between now and then. Tyler Canberra. Payson Sims. Payson Sims' parents were Amanda Owens and Tim Miller. Payson's played basketball for 6 years. His fondest memory is shaving Evan's head. His worst memory is losing against Pattonsburg. His final words of wisdom: practice. You can always get better. The better you get, the easier it is to win. He would like to thank his mom for pushing him to play sports even when I didn't want to. It kept me from being lazy. His future plans is to enter the workforce. Kason Sim. Addison Lynn Davis. Addison's parents are Opie Hausman and Taylor Davis. She has been a cheerleader for 4 years. Her fondest memory was when all of us girls had the opportunity to dance for the NCMC Dance Wave. Being a part of that was a true experience, one that I will never forget. My worst memory would have been Addison Milligan landing on my face while practicing a stunt during my freshman year. To my girls, I will miss each and every single one of you. Even though not all of us got along outside of cheering, we still came together and maintained sisterhood during basketball games. That is very important as your guys' cheering career goes on, that you maintain that sisterhood. Never break each other down, always build each other up, and one more thing, always count. Thanks goes out to Tara Milligan and Lena Mosier. Leah was my cheer coach freshman year and taught me what it truly means to be a cheerleader. To always smile and have a good spirit, even when it makes you uncomfortable. Tara has been my coach from junior year to now. It is never a dull moment during practice. She shows me how to be confident and maybe just a little sassy. I think I act like her a little too much sometimes. Addison Milligan and Morgan Chandler, my partners in crime, I thank you for always sticking by my side and being leaders. It is your guys' turn now. Don't let me down. Those girls depend on you. I would also like to thank my mom for always being there for me when it mattered most. Not a day goes by that I don't appreciate her for all that she has done. Thank you, Dad, for being the best you can be for me and always loving me no matter what. My future plans after high school have changed drastically, but they won't make me any less successful. After graduation, I plan to take a year to make money and save. Then after that year is up, I will attend cosmetology school located in Independence, Missouri, where I will hopefully reside and build my career. Addison Davis. This is the senior